Hi and welcome to the Ruby Tuesday. My name is Ruben and this is my review for Netflix's original series, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, A Midwinter's Tale. In case you don't know how I do my reviews, I like to talk about what the film or series is about. I talk about what I like and then I talk about what I didn't like, and then at the end I always try to give an interesting fact and then I do my rating from A to F. First things first, if you're new to The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, you should definitely watch the series first because it carries on with the story from what has happened in the first season. So you have been warned. This will definitely spoil this episode, and review will spoil it for you if you haven't seen the first season. So in the land of Sabrina, the Church of Night, like all covens in Sabrina's world, celebrates the winter solstice, the longest night of the year. It's a time for families to gather around the Yule fire to sing pagan carols and tell ghost stories. However, this is also the time when the veil between the spiritual world and physical worlds is weakest, which is why the Yule log must burn all through the longest night. And as you can imagine, horrifying adventures ensue. So, what I liked. I wasn't sure what to expect with this one, but I have to say I was pleasantly surprised. This episode, A Midwinter's Tale, is about an hour long and fits into the story like it was almost part of the series, like it was always meant to be. So much so that it did make me wonder if they filmed it at the same time as the series and then just released it now.
Sounds about right.
When we last left Sabrina, and spoilers again for season 1, you've been warned, Sabrina's world was kind of upside down. Her two best friends have found out who and what she is, her relationship with Harvey is on the frisk, and her Beast book adventures are still fresh in her mind. And none of that is ignored in this episode. A Midwinter's Tale feels unique in telling its Christmas story, but at the same time it fits perfectly in the series. It has all the Christmas horror trimmings I was looking for, the characters I was looking forward to seeing again, and the spooky things that go bump in the night in Sabrina's world. It kind of ticks all the boxes of everything you wanted to see in Sabrina. The characters that you've come to love are mostly all there. And then it also ticks of what you'd expect to see in a Christmas horror-esque story. It's also a much more contained story and mostly takes place in House Spellman. However, with the Christmas solstice setting, it works really well in their house. As an episode of The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, it's one of my favorites in the series so far. It cleverly furthers the plot of the overarching story without taking away from the fact that it is a Christmas tale, which leads me to what I disliked about it. The way things were advertised on Netflix for this particular episode led me to believe that it would be a longer episode, a feature-length episode. I should say that it is a really great episode, but when it ended I was like, what? Is that it? I wanted more, and it could have easily have been another 30 minutes long, I think. The first half of the episode establishes the story and what is happening in the world, and then all of a sudden it ends. Because I was so enjoying it, it felt like I just watched the 30 minutes, but then it had ended. And it really does feel like you could have had another 30 minutes. It could have easily have been a feature-long episode, a kind of standalone story that it is, and that has been advertised that way. So I was a bit disappointed that it was just an hour long. That being said, I really enjoyed it, and if you're a fan of this series, I think you will too. I've done my best not to reveal any spoilers, as there are some really exciting characters appearing in this episode. Time for my fun fact. Did you know that the lead that plays Sabrina has actually done a lot of voice acting work? She was Jinora in The Legend of Korra and recently was in Netflix's original anime series Neo Yokio as a Hellenist. You can check out my review for Neo Yokio as well. It's a very strange anime. It's also weird to give a rating for a single episode, but as it's a standalone, I will. I'm gonna give this episode a B. Season 2 of Sabrina is definitely coming out next year with another 10 episodes, and who knows, maybe we'll get another Christmas episode as well. Thanks for watching this review of The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina and Midwinter's Tale. Let me know what you thought of it when you see it, or whether you will be watching it. Look out also for my upcoming review of Netflix's original Bird Box film starring Sandra Bullock. If you like this review, please subscribe and hit the bell, and remember, live long and Tuesday.